Hey guys, so a few weeks ago I found this really awesome antique cabinet on Facebook Marketplace, and I had been wanting to get a cabinet to store all my tarot and oracle decks for quite some time, and I really wanted something that was like a cabinet with glass doors. And yeah, I found this one, and the coolest part is it is actually antique. So that was really exciting because as I've gotten older, I've started to really have a love for older things. I don't know if that's just something that happens when you're older or if I'm just like my dad. Because my dad really likes antiques. Anyway, um, so yeah, this is the cabinet. It did not cost that much, which was awesome. And the really cool part is it actually has a skeleton key, but it actually didn't come with the key. I had to buy one. So I just did some research on what would fit the lock and stuff, and kind of figured it out for my own. And yeah, it actually works. See? Pretty cool. So I figured we'd kind of venture through here and I could show you guys what I have in here. There's this little piece that locks there. So I apologize for the shadow. There's really no good way to film this. Um, so right here is the El Goliath Tarot, and then the Antique Anatomy. And then I have a ton of vintage decks. I have actually been collecting vintage decks for most of this year now. And speaking of older things, I could have sworn I had done a video and shared all these with you guys and uploaded it, and apparently I did not. So if you want to see that, let me know. But I'll just give you a quick rundown of what's in here. So, not vintage, but older or oldest in my collection to me, that is owned by me. This back here is the Revelations Tarot. That is my first tarot deck, and I will never get rid of it. But then behind it, you have the J.K. Waite, which is a vintage deck. All of these right here are vintage. So I've got all of these are Rider Waite Smith, various editions. Um, they're all from, let's see, this one's from the 80s, and then the rest of them are from the mid to early 70s. And then I have one of those blue box Rider Waites too that I found on eBay for a really good price. I have a JJ, or yeah, JK Waite is the one back there. J Swiss. This is also from the 70s. And then I have the El Grand Esoterico, the 70s. This is a copy of the Ancestral Path. This is the older version from the 90s. That's a lot smaller. I hated the bigger version. And that is a copy of the original Rider Waite from the 90s. So a lot of these decks are actually not from. A lot of them are older than me. Which is really funny when you're 36, almost 37. But yeah, this is a Thoth deck. This is from I think it's from 1969. I found that one for a really good price, which is crazy considering I've actually looked that up and they go for quite a bit. This is this cute bag I got at Half Price Books, but let's see if I can do this with one hand. Probably not. Zippers. I don't want to use my teeth. Totally used my teeth. This is the Holy Polloi, I think is how you say it. It's that really funky one. It's a Rider Waite Smith, but it's like super funky. I actually found this for only like $6, which is also crazy considering. I'm not going to try and put that in one-handed anymore, so it's just going to live on the floor for a minute. I promise I'll put it back. This is the oldest tarot deck that I own, as in like oldest time-wise. This is a Marseille deck. It's called the Grimald Marseille, and I found this at an antique shop in Washington when I was visiting my family. And yeah, so this deck is from, I think, 1935, which I thought was super cool. And again, I think I only paid like $80 for it. This is the Runic Tarot back there, as you can see Odin. And then right back there is the Dreamkeeper's Tarot. And then I have like some of my more rare out of print tarot decks here. This is the Animals Divine by Lisa Hunt. Actually just got that for really cheap too. This is the Tarot of the Crone. This is Spirit Keepers Tarot by Benable Wynn. This is the Revelation edition that's colored. She's actually doing another print run of this, so if anyone's interested in getting it, she is taking pre-orders right now. This is the Majestic Earth Tarot, which I really, really like. It's by the same creator who did the Tarot of Delphi, which it's not my thing. I'm not really into Greek mythology. It's beautiful, but it's not my thing. This, however, is my thing. This is the Dark Goddess Tarot, the indie edition that I got when it was still in print, and I like it a lot better than the mass market version, so I will never get rid of it. I love Tarot of the Crone. That's by the same creator right there. And then back here is the Slow Holler Tarot. And over here, I have them kind of all organized so I can see them a little bit better. This door doesn't like to stay, so I have to try and position myself a little bit better. Here we go. So right in the front here, I have the Murder of Crows Tarot. The Black Tarot. It's the one it's really, it's a trip. It's a journey. It's cool though. I like it a lot. This is the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Let's see. And then up here, I'm not going to take them all out because you guys can see what they are. That is the Moon Crystal Tarot. That's a Sailor Moon Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then the Somnia Tarot, Marigold Tarot, the Santa Morte Tarot, which apparently I need to flip because it's upside down. The Sassurobito Tarot. This is the... I am going to take this one out. This is the Lord of the Rings Tarot deck, but it's from a creator on Etsy, and it's kind of more themed after the movies. I just really like the artwork. I liked it a lot better than any of the other Lord of the Rings tarots out there, so I got that one. And then the Halloween Tarot, the Ethereal Visions Luna edition, which I guess they're also coming out with mass market, from what I heard. This is the Spacious Tarot. Up here is the Darkness of Light, Anima Mundi, Lightseers, Threads of Fate Rose Gold, Weaver Tarot. This is the Tabula Mundi. It's a Thoth deck. That is the Lovely Owens Moon Void Tarot. This is the Inkromancy Tarot deck. This is the Apocalypse edition, so I think this is the third, or Inkromancy 2, I can't remember. But this is a collaboration of 78 tattoo artists, and one of my friends / tattoo artist is in this one. I need to get okay, so this is the second one. I need to get the third one, which is the Skulls one, because both of my tattoo artists / friends are in that one. So that's exciting. I've been meaning to pick it up. This is the Pacific Northwest Tarot. As you guys know, I'm from Washington State, so I was really excited about that deck. This is the Marielle up here, the Gentle Tarot, the Moonchild Tarot. Apparently she's coming out with a Shadow edition, which I'm like, oh my god, I kind of want it, but yeah, anyway. This is the Starchild Tarot. Up here is the Mermaid Tarot. This is the Hush Tarot right here, and then the True Black Tarot. And then I have down here is my Oracle decks. So this is a little more crammed, just because I tried to fit all my Oracle decks on one shelf, and it did work out. But yeah, quickly before I get into this, the other reason why I wanted to get this cabinet, aside from the fact that it's gorgeous and I'm in love with it, is that it also keeps me in check a little bit on my deck collection. Basically, I've told myself that if I can't fit things in here, then I need to get rid of some stuff. So I like that idea. I mean, I like that concept, that mindfulness. So this is the Personal Power Oracle, the Phenomena. This is by Jessica Bott. I think she did the idiosyncrasy deck that everybody really likes. I like her artwork. It's kind of this like vector style, but this one was cool because it was all natural disasters and things like that. Acts of nature, I should say. This is the Oracle of Echoes. Then I have the Urban Crow. I am going to take some of these out just so you can see what's back behind it. The Untamed Truth Oracle, the Seasons of the Witch Yule and Samhain. I didn't get the Beltane one just because it's not a Sabbath that I'm really connected with, so I kind of was meh. I probably will get the Mabon one, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this is the Goddesses and Sirens deck. And then I have, back there is the Wisdom of the Divine Feminine Oracle and the Wisdom of the Shadow. I love those decks. They are so awesome. This right here is the Antique Anatomy. I have all 3 editions in that one. This is the Black Mirror Oracle. This is the one that's by Jessica Shaw. Then I have the Spirits and Shadows Oracle, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. He has a lot of other decks that I kind of just don't really care for, but I really like that one a lot. The Compendium of Witches Oracle. Oh no, now we have to move stuff. The Yggdrasil Norse Divination cards. As everyone knows, I'm a Norse pagan, so this is the Sacred Creators, and then the Spread Machine Oracle. It's for creating spreads. It's like a spread crafting deck. I really like that one. I have this, I think is the Roots and Wings mini. Yeah. And then this is the Earthbound Oracle. And then I have the Old Ways of Magic Oracle. And then up here is the Runic Odyssey Oracle. And then I have the Astro Soul, Earthcraft, Queen of the Moon, the Magic and Mediums, Threads of Fate Shadow, Soul Trees Ascension, and then the original Soul Trees deck right there. And then back behind there is Arcana of Astrology. And then in these little drawers, I have just a few other decks that are in bags. I have, see, this is my Crow Tarot. This is the Naturescapes Oracle, or no, Naturescapes Tarot, Crystal Visions, and that is the Star Tarot. 2 decks that I've like modded, trimmed, and edged. Oh god, things are loud. I don't want to wake my children. They are super sick with the flu right now, and it sucks. And a cat is trying to get in my room, of course. And then in here, I just bumped the phone, which means it's going to be loud. I have a lot of smaller decks. So I have the Centennial Weight in a Tin, the Thoth. That's the Mother Peace. That's a daily healing oracle card. It's an affirmation deck, which I'm not really big on. I'm trying to figure out this door here. I'm not really big on affirmation decks, but that one I actually do like. It's not annoying. The Wild Unknown, the mini, and then I have the Tarot of Trees. Then right here I have the 8-bit tarot. Oh my god, I love that thing. This is the Claire de Lune Lenormand. This is the only Lenormand that I own, technically, I guess, because right here is I got like a lot of old vintage cards. So I've got a couple of the Gypsy Witch playing cards right here, and then I have like an old fortune telling deck, and then this is another really old fortune telling deck. This one looks like a Lenormand, but yeah, I don't know exactly. Still, they're super cool. So I'll have to show you guys those if I do like my vintage deck tour. And then you can see my Star Wars pants. There's a few other tarot and oracle decks that I don't keep in here that I will just quickly share with you. This is the Memento Mori Oracle and Lenormand. don't count this as a Lenormand deck. I use this strictly for spirit communication. So it's always hanging out on my ancestral altar here. And then over here, I had kept a lot of my divination stuff in this cabinet, and I do technically still, but I'm kind of turning it into a curiosities cabinet a little bit. But for now, I have the Cosmic Whisper rune deck right there, and then I have the Oracle of Freya right there, and then some other odds and ends. But yeah, so I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this cool little antique cabinet and a tour of it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, blessed be.